Max, what are you reading?
About the Tiger Warrior. It's very fun.
Can you tell me a little bit about the book?
Yes. So, this kid is fighting all of these animals, and he has this coin as a little superpowers. After he take it, after he goes fight all of these animals by himself, only with one other kid.
Oh.
His name is Lee.
Okay, so I have actually a question. Actually, two questions. What is all of these animals, and what is actually the superpower about this coin?
Oh, the superpower about this coin is you can use all of the powers from the animals. Also, it's useless powers. And these animals, you can see it somewhere here. Look, I'm going to first search the page. That is the dragon from here. Look.
So there's
This is this.
Okay, so I understand. So this book, this man is fighting a lot of animals, but actually, why is the animals going to this boy?
Because he wants to fight. The animals want to fight the boy.
Oh.
That's why he's running very fast. And you can see here all of the animals. Wait, I need to search the place. Look, you can see a little bit of the animals. Look.
Oh, so I understand every chapter they show you the animal they're going to defend, right?
Yes. You look. Here you can look at the animals going to defense.
Oh, interesting book.
But what is your book about?
So it's actually a girl called Fenna, and she's basically in this book and making adventures, but actually she's the big sister and has a small sister. But the small sister is like the queen from the family because he gets everything she wants, but the big sister gets nothing. Like one time the big sister wanted like a diary, it's like for $1, but the mom said no, but the small sister had something with $1,000 thing, and then the mom said yes. So it's actually unfair thing, but also a very fun book. So like here, she's going to a festival, but that festival is actually classic music, but Fenna loves like more like a little bit hard music, but it was actually very cool and it was fun. And he has a grandpa called Eva, and then the grandpa is very kind and makes Fenna do anything she wants. And his grandpa is actually very smart because he knows how to play chess, and it's a very fun book.
What is the title? And who is the mother and the father's name?
So the title is actually The Diary from Fenna, and their mom and dad's name Actually, the mom's name is Fenna, and the dad's name is Steve.
And is something funny in this book?
Yes, on the first page he says, "I don't have any friends," but actually in the end she discovers he has a friend and says, "Now my next book is going to be about I'm going to search a friend." So I'm actually going to search another book about this because it's very fun, and I have also a little thing to tell you about. So this is actually, do you see this?
Yes.
This is ABC, right? That means a school book. And I love school books because there has a lot of adventures. And this is a B book. And a B book is extra hard book. And I am 9, but this is actually 10 plus and a B book, but it's also fun to read.
My book is the A book and very massive adventures. That's why it has this thing.
Can I see? Oh, it has like a podcast, like West, South, and North, and that. Do you have any questions about this book?
Yes. Have you a grandma?
No. In this book, they don't talk about his grandma, so actually, I don't know that answer.
You can search it in the next video from the next book.
Maybe.
And
Oh, I see this book as a new book.
yes,
So it's actually a very new book.
yes. Somebody replace it somewhere after I take it direct from the library.
So it's from a library. So which library actually, and which city or land?
And the city.
I see on this book it says the land is Netherlands and the city is Utrecht.
Yes, I was going to say that.
And where can you find this section? This book on the section?
And another library in Amsterdam.
So you can find this book also in Amsterdam.
Yes, I saw it in Amsterdam. And that big library, I was almost there lost.
I can tell you about this book. It don't have any colors, but it has a little bit of colors. It has black and white. That is the only colors.
And
it
gray?
has. Gray? No, it don't have gray. Yes, it has gray. Only like on one page it has gray, but then it's actually black and white. I think
I have also black and white.
I think when this book is more colorful, a lot of people can read this book, right?
Yeah, mine also. Look, I have only gray things and black and white. Look.
I have a question. How many pages are in your book?
100 something.
Can you see in your book how many pages it is?
Wait for a second, okay? $158.
Mine is 286, so it's a big book.
And very interesting.
But for a big book, it's actually funny because it has on every page as pictures. So it's actually more easier to understand what you're reading, and I think when I see a lot of pages, I understand more what it is, because if there's no pages, I actually don't know a lot of these things. Or but there is also a lot of things like tips how to be sneaky, or tips how to be a good girl.
All tips about everything.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Almost.
Yeah, because otherwise, if it's everything, it was like this big.
Yes. And my book has almost no pages. Look.
There's no pictures. Like every 14 pages, it's come pictures. So, Max, I see your book is very interesting. And when you're finished with this book, I actually want to read it so I can know more about this book because it's very interesting.
Yeah, you can read it. Can I read yours?
See you next time.